What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Monday, February 13th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Only place you're going to get updates to my sims as we get closer to lock, and it's where I want you guys to hit me up with any questions. Find the link to this video. I'll have a tweet with this and the DraftKings version. Hit me up in the replies. Let me know what you want to know for today's slate. Finally, we got to talk about BetMGM. They are the sponsor of this video. If you guys are new to sports betting, if you're in a legal betting state, click the link in the description. Head on over, make a deposit of at least $10. You will then get up to $1,000 in first bet insurance. And this is the biggie, 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum gets you access to everything that we have behind the paywall on the DFS side. Really can't beat that deal. Now, we're rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Jalen Brunson, Benedict Mathurin, Colin Sexton, Drew Eubanks, and Jordan Poole on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we've got Lauri Markkanen. He is just oddly priced. Small forward, power forward eligible, 7,600. Projected for 42, the goal's 49. He's in the optimal lineup 19% of the time. We're talking about a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy that plays about 34, 35 minutes a night. It's a pace-up spot against a not great defense in the Pacers. He's projected for a double-double, 24 points, 10 boards. It's 25% usage, a stock and a half, 2 assists. I mean, this is a guy that should be significantly more expensive on FanDuel than he is. Even on an 11-game slate, he's still getting to 5th. And this is a guy that shouldn't really have any variation in his price. So for some reason he's 7,600, he's just going to look good all day. I assume he pulls a little bit of ownership, but don't feel bad about it. You'll feel pretty happy getting Lauri Markkanen for today's slate. In at number 4, I'm looking at Anfernee Simons, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 6,200, projected for 33, goals 42, optimal lineup 22% of the time. Excellent matchup here. Taking on the Lakers, it's a pace-up spot. Their defense isn't very good, and they could potentially be without LeBron James, which is an even bigger benefit for Portland. 36 minutes a night for Simons. He's a 0.9 fantasy point per minute guy. 24% usage, 21 real points, 4.5 assists, 4 boards, and a stock. I love the matchup. I love the position. I love the price. All of those things look great for someone that can just go out there and have a 30 real point day. And that's when you start feeling really good about Anfernee Simons. I also feel really good about Jerami Grant. Small forward, power forward eligible, 6,400, projected for 35.5, goals 43, optimal lineup 23% of the time. Now, he is questionable with a concussion, so keep your eyes peeled there. But otherwise, you're going to get 36 minutes out of Grant. Same awesome matchup against the Lakers, 0.95 fantasy points per minute. Gets there in a very similar way, oddly enough, to Simons. It's mostly scoring. 21 points on 24% usage, 6 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and basically a stock and a half. Close to 2 stocks, though. Whether it's Grant or Simons, either one of them is just priced in this mid-tier in a great matchup with an MPE that's easy to access on the slate so far. In at number 2, I guess we're going to Horton-Tucker. Shooting guard, small forward, so great positionality. He's 4,300, projected for 26, goals 32. He's in the optimal lineup 24% of the time. He's playing like 24, 25 minutes a night now for Utah. Utah obviously looking a little bit different after the deadline. I gave him 25 minutes here. Now, he's a fantasy point per minute guy in a great matchup, as we mentioned before, for Markkanen. Pace up, not a great D. Competitive as well. They're 1-point dogs against Indiana, so you expect to get a normal run out of these guys. You're getting 11 points, 4.5 assists, 4 boards, a stock and a half for Horton-Tucker. Just a nice value option. There's not a ton of value to go around yet, so he's going to look good for today. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. You got to follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. That's where you get updates to these sims and where you can hit me up with any questions. Then I need you guys to go sign up at BetMGM. Link in the description. Minimum of $10. You'll get up to $1,000 in first bet insurance and 1 free month of Stokastic Plus Platinum. This one's pretty easy. Number 1 contender for today is Mark Williams, center only for Charlotte, 5,200, projected for 35, goals 37, optimal lineup 24% of the time. This guy is a 1.2 fantasy point per minute guy. in a mild pace-up spot against Atlanta. It's relatively competitive as far as Hornets games go. They're only 5.5-point dogs. 18% usage for Williams, 13 points, 11 boards, an assist, and 3 stocks. This dude fits FanDuel scoring perfectly. The price hasn't climbed up just yet. He played 30 minutes in his debut as the starter. Easy stuff here. Mark Williams looks fantastic. That is why he's my number 1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Monday, February 13th. DraftKings version is around here somewhere, so check it out, everybody. Good luck tonight. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.